Hi everyone, so in this video we'll discuss about Zoho Technical Support Engineer whole interview process. Okay, so we'll start with one by one all the things or common questions, online test, everything in this particular video only. Okay, so first thing is job profile. So what is the job profile? So they have mentioned that provide voice based support to international domestic customers over the phone. This is the first requirement. Second is build a rapport with customer with clear and confident communication, focus on customer satisfaction and first time resolution, engage with the technical team to provide faster resolution of technical issues, work closely with the technical content team to identify a gap in the help modules, and should be willing to work in the night shifts. So these are the requirements which they have posted in the job profile. If I talk about the CTC, the CTC is 5.5 LPA, and in hand you will be receiving around 40k, and deductions will be in PF and tax. Okay, so the whole CTC will be around 5.5 LPA, which is their general CTC, and in hand monthly you will be getting around 40k. Okay, and the deduction for around 2 to 3k is in PF, and then other deduction is in taxes. Okay, and there are some other amounts of reimbursements and health benefits and all of that. So that is apart from CTC that you will be receiving. Now we'll discuss about the online test, and I will discuss very less about this because I already created a separate video around this. So you will find a separated video for this, the whole online test. The link is in the pinned comment. Okay, so from the pinned comment, if you want to take a look on the online test video, you can take a look, because in this video I will be more focusing on the GD and interview questions. So the whole pattern is around verbal questions, email writing, and computer networks. You will be receiving 27 questions in the verbal, 2 questions in email, and computer networks 5 questions. So this is the previous pattern of Zoho. Now we'll talk about the group discussion. So these are some sample example which I have posted. So in the group discussion they will give you around 2 to 5 minutes to talk about a topic. Okay, you have to just speak on a topic that they will give you. So some sample topics which I have written, so you will be receiving a similar kind of topics there also. So like chat GPT effect, remote work, education in India, and AI effect. So these are the 4 example topics. So you can start with the introduction of the topic, like you can discuss about the chat gpt, like what is the chat gpt, how it can help us, but how it is harmful also, or what is the effect of chat gpt, and in the end you can give a conclusion around it. Okay, so this type of group discussion, yeah, you have to do. Now next, the important thing is interview question. Now if I talk about the interview questions, some common questions I have written here. So first is introduce yourself. Here you can give your introduction, your brief introduction about your education, your degree, your background, everything you can cover here itself. Then some common question is why do you want to Joho, so you can talk about your experience, and like you can give some common points. You can search on Google how can we answer these kinds of questions. So what is technical support engineer? So you can search on Google, or you can provide a generic definition if this kind of questions are asked to you. Like what is the technical support engineer job role? Why do you want to join a support engineer? You can prepare for these questions as well. Are you comfortable to relocation to Chennai? What are the products of Joho? This is important. So just go on the Joho website and see what are their product, what are their services, what they guys are providing, how you can contribute to the product. So this is the important question. Just know the basics of the product that they are providing, and they are helping their customers. Okay, so this is one of the important point that you should know, that you have to read about Joho, like what the work Joho do. Okay, and what are their products. So these are some important things. Now I'll talk about some more questions. So just read about some computer networks. They can ask you some computer networks related questions like TCP IP and questions around computer networks. Other thing is tell about your hobby, background, how to write an email to customer. So suppose they gave you a case, like a customer is having some issue, the process is going for delay from around 4 to 5 days. Okay, now this is the situation, you have to answer the queries of the customer. So how can you write an email? So just write an email in 5 to 6 lines. Okay, so these kind of 5 to 6 lines email. Okay, so these kind of questions they can ask about the email writing, because mainly in this interview they want to judge your communication skills, your presentation skills, because the technical support engineer is all around your presentation, excel, how you communicate to the customer, Okay, how will you handle the customer? So these kinds of questions are important to prepare. Okay, so how to write email to customer, this is also a common question, but prepare all the questions around like HR questions, around customers, around deadlines. Okay, so these are some important things, and most important thing is prepare around your resume. So your resume is very important because the interview is mostly your resume centric. So must prepare your resume. So these are some important things which you have to keep in your mind. Okay, and other thing is they generally want to talk you discuss about normal things. So the interview will be around normal things only, but they want to judge your communication, how better you can communicate, how can better you can express your feelings. So this is some important thing which you have to take in your mind. So this is all about this video. If you have some doubts, you can ask in the comment section. You can watch the online test video, otherwise you can join our discussion group to discuss more about this. Thank you so much for watching this video.